Hi, it's Aaron here, Mr. 28. Brace yourselves, because this video ain't gonna be pretty. I was fucked over in a $10 million contract deal. I signed an actual contract, okay? And I just caught whoever did it right now. You're busted and you're caught. I caught you red-handed, okay? This was gonna happen eventually. I can't even believe this. I can't even believe this is happening, okay? And I get what you're trying to do. I get what you were trying to do is make a point about GTA 6, okay? But that's not how you market a game. That's not how you market a game. You don't take someone, string them along, okay, and you know, do this whole clown show for like 14 years, write up an actual contract, okay? Underwrite a contract and say, we the company are going to pay you $10 million USD if you send us a deposit of $1,868.55. First of all, that is not how you do it, okay? I have got the contract. I've got the Western Union receipt, okay? I got the Western Union receipt that shows my transaction, which, mind you, was from the Bank of Scotland. I don't care. I don't care. You want to fuck around with me, I'm going to fuck around with you right back. Because this is exactly how my father was. He had a situation like this where someone, a boss, who he worked for, tried to throw him under the bus, and he sabotaged him. Because my dad did not like when people tried to fuck him over. And he was all his life. So this is not a script, okay? This is me, all my frustration, everything coming out right now. The buck stops here with this, okay? I get it with GTA 6. I get everything that you're trying to do. And all I have to do is expose that contract. I can show the full contract, unredacted, and it's got a logo on there. And it's a blue and yellow logo. And you know who has a blue and yellow logo? I do. And I'm disgusted. I'm absolutely disgusted. I'm going to just say everything, okay? On Discord, I don't know who the hell this Church GTA guy is, but he's pissed me off for the last time. That's why I'm not on his page anymore. Why I blocked his ass, okay? Because he's more trouble than he's worth. I don't even know who the hell these people are. I don't know who I'm talking with. I've been talking with 150 people, okay? 150 of the same person. Let's just say that. I have gone through so much shit since my father died, it's not even funny. Okay, and I'll get back to the contract, because I got bad anxiety, but you're going to hear my bitch fest, and you're going to hear 110% of it. I don't give a fuck who doesn't like it. I don't care. I really, really don't care at this point. Because if I tell my mother this is fake, okay, she's going to flip her shit and get furious. She already told me this morning when I took her to work. I'll be furious if I find out. And believe you me, she will come home and destroy my house even more, or my father's house, which she's done, okay? What she's been doing ever since a psychic dumbass medium fucked her all up. This is real, and this is unfiltered. I have been through so much, so I tried to get myself out of it by genuinely helping out Rockstar Games with whatever this GTA 6 is. Okay? Don't even tell me that there is not a game with all the thousands of Jason and Lucia concepts I've seen that I put up on my channel. Okay? This isn't fair to do something to this like me. Something like this to someone like me. Okay? Who's literally wanted to kill himself between 25 and 30 times, maybe even more recently, okay? Because it's not a good situation right now. My mother barely has enough money in the bank, okay? She's basically living paycheck to paycheck. She's waiting to get survivor's benefits, okay? And all of this that happened, all this bullshit that's bullshit, shouldn't be bullshit, but it is, okay? Because of a psychic medium. Because my mother she lost it. She couldn't do it without my dad. She couldn't do it. So I went through a whole bunch of shit afterwards. And I know I'm swearing a lot, but you know what? I'm normal too. Okay? I'm not just someone who writes 14, 15, 16 syllable words. This is all real. No one knew my pain. No one knew a damn thing. I kept it all in. Do you know why? Because to get something done, it seems like you got to wave around a 20 grand check to get people to do things. To get people to actually give a fuck. Because people don't nowadays. Okay? That's the bottom line. And everyone looked the other way. Everyone. And I just wanted to take myself off the earth. I sat in my bedroom last year, okay, while some freaking homeless guy with a 45 with a gun, okay, that my mother trusted because she's so psychotic, and she's so mentally messed up, okay. She's had so many mental breaks over and over and over again. She trusted this guy and kept making dumb decisions after dumb decisions after dumb decisions. Every time she did, she'd say, it's gone, and I know that's not a good reenactment, but that's all she did, okay? She'd blame God every single time, saying, God's doing this, God's doing that, why is God, and I'm losing my mind because I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you even talking about? Your logic is thrown out the window, you don't make any damn sense whatsoever. You're doing this, not God. He doesn't have control over you, you have control over yourself, you have free will, you're a human. She's all over the place, okay? So, last year, I would sit in my room, I'd jam earplugs up my ears, I'd put my headphones on, which is why one of my headsets are all, worn out, because all she do, verbatim, and I mean every single month, is come into my room, fuck you, God! And just scream, over and over and over and over and over again. And stare at me and have these freaking anxiety spells, and I'd say, don't look at me that way, because she gave me that killer look, okay? And this happened every single month, until I finally got sick and tired of it, and I tried to call a lawyer, okay, a law firm. Naturally, they didn't care, because you can't get a hold of them, because no one picks up their damn phone anymore, no one wants to help anymore. If you want to do something, you do it yourself. And that's what I tried to do. After all that failed, I gave up on that. I put a little case together, police reports, everything like that. I took some pictures, said, I'm going to try to do something. I can't pay for it, though. It's a $180 file for, to get to court. And then you got to pay a lawyer, at least in my state, $3,000 retainer fee to get their attention, which is ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. This whole thing is ridiculous. Okay, that's not the only thing that's ridiculous. This contract deal is ridiculous. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's fake. Okay? But I'm going all over the place because I got the worst anxiety you could ever imagine. But this all had to come out, okay? This all had to come out. And I don't care who makes an AI generated profile comment, comment down the bottom. I'm just going to delete it. I don't even want to hear it. Okay? Because I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to stall. I know what you're trying to do. I've been doing this for almost 14 years. Okay? For a company that I do have respect for, okay, which at this point I feel like I pretty much work for. Anyone who has a problem with that can just talk to my bullshit life of the past few years. And ask, if it could talk, it could say why I'm doing this. Okay? It's a bad situation. This house is not going to be able to be paid off. And there's a whole bunch of other problems. My mother needs a guardian. Okay? She cannot control. She's got medication. She's been taking it almost a year now. It'll be 11 months the end of this month. She can't control herself. Once she goes into it, she cannot control herself. She has delusions. She has outbursts. She throws things around. She has these rage spells, and she can't help it. And as far as I'm concerned, she does need a guardian. Even if she thinks she doesn't, because it's up, down, up, down, up, down. And that's what bipolar is. Bipolar is worse in and by itself, but, psychosis is bad in and of itself. When you get bipolar and pair that with it, it's hell reincarnated. Okay? So, yeah, last year, there's a reason why I'm doing all this, but last year was total hell. This year is better, okay? But I call it the GTA 4 effect. It's just a little bit better, and that's what it is. This year's a little better than last year. So, This whole contract thing has pissed me off so much, and I think you've seen it in my journals because I do daily journal entries, and I'm just really upset. Okay, so the bottom line is I'm going to make sure that this payment happens, and I'm going to make sure it's before December 2025. Because if I have to, I will expose the full contract. Okay, unredacted with those logos on it, and when the people who see this, okay, they're going to be fucked. And I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to do that. But it's like at this point, you leave me no choice. Because people don't learn till they finally do. Actions have consequences. And none of this is my fault. My mother, all the damage in my house, losing the car, losing my sister, I said years back in 21, prior to me going on that little hotel trail, prior to my sister getting guardianship, I said, there's a problem here. I told my sister's resource coordinator, Caitlin, since my mother's not my concern. I told her over and over again, 25, 30 emails. Didn't care. People don't care until they finally do, until it's too late. That's a problem with our world. So if you ask me, that's your GTA 6, okay? And if you ask me, that game is out right now. And I will stay on this until I get paid $10 million. Because that is what I signed a contract for. You have no choice but to pay that. You have no choice. Whether you faked it or not, the fact that you went through the trouble to underwrite a contract, okay, and say that you are going to pay money for us to give you money, in the United States, you can get sued for that. You can go to court, you get the evidence, obviously, which I do. I got the contract. I got the receipt of my Western Union wire transfer to the Bank of Scotland. The judge could have made you pay. If this happened in the States, the judge could have made you pay that money to me. And there's no reason, absolutely no reason why it should have got to this point. At all. Okay, I've had fun with this, and, I've been doing this for long enough, but, enough's enough. Okay, because I don't need my mother after me. I don't need her fury, because you don't want my fury. Because my fury is my father, because my father is in me. A mile long. Every one of my family's got tempers, including me. So, that's it in a nutshell. So I'm going to make sure I get paid. I don't want to have to expose that contract. Okay? Because there's a certain CEO of a parent company that wouldn't be too happy about this. And someone will get fired. Ridiculous. Totally ridiculous to put someone through this. You think this is all fake? Believe you me, it's not. It's affected me so bad now. And hugging my cousin helped in a little bit. Okay, but Church GTA guy, you want me to work at McDonald's? You think that's gonna solve all my problems? You really think that's gonna get my mother a guardian? They don't pay shit. No one does. Not as far as I'm concerned. No money's ever enough. Especially you come to the States, okay, and there's inflation all over the place and high turnover. Ask my mother, she'll tell you. I learned about it from her. She's been fired from 11 jobs. Finally able to keep one. Now you know what my pain's like. Now you know who Mr. 28 really is. A good person that's just been officially fucked over from a $10 million contract. After all the shit he went through. And now that this is out there, it's out there. That's why when you fuck around, you find out. And now you just did. Next time you won't try the stupid shit that you did. Will you? Well, hopefully not. Maybe you learned a lesson, maybe you didn't. But at the end of the day, I'm Mr. 28, founder and CEO of 28 Games. Crazy, ambitious, cleverly historic. Anyone who's looking to screw me over in a $10 million contract, you won't be able to. You won't be able to. Because my dad has experience in all this. You can't screw someone over who's 10 steps ahead of you. And believe you me, I am. You have to be when you go through a whole bunch of crap. All right. Catch you around.